Today I had a banner appear on my Adobe Stock contributor dashboard for another free collection nomination. This time Adobe Stock nominated 43 of my illustrations, and I can choose between two options. Add them to the free collection for 1 year for $4 per asset, or make them available permanently for $10 per asset. So the question is, which option makes the most sense? In this video, I'll show you exactly what I decided to do and why. I also give you some context about who I am, the size of my portfolio, and how much I currently earn from stock photography and video. And most importantly, we'll look at the results from previous years to see what you can realistically expect from Adobe Stock free collection and whether it's actually worth accepting the nomination. Let's get into it. So first, let me show you, for the people who don't know me, what I do, how I do it, and also which agency I contribute to. So mainly I use the DJI Mavic 4 Pro now. I have the goal to make $100,000 of Microstock income this year, 2026. That's more than double what I made last year. So big challenge for me. Here you see some of the agencies that I contribute to. And this is the drone that I currently use the most. It's the most effective, in my opinion. So first, let me show you a bit Adobe Stock and what did I make there last years. So my portfolio size is now 14,521 videos. I have 5,968 illustrations, 2,500 photos, and 140 vectors. My ranking this week was 3,500 and my overall ranking was 7,480. So last or 4th of June, it was a bit higher, better, the weekly rank, but the overall rank I improved. So what you see here is not Q1, Q2, but 3 months. So April, May, and June of last year's and how much I made. As you can see, it's increasing. 2022, I made 864. 2023, I made 1,170. 2024, 2,000. 2,800 the following year. And this year, $5,282. So that's all increases. And this has to do with growing my portfolio. Now, also you see here all my months in a row. So from 2025 last year at Adobe Stock. And as you can see, sometimes it can go down a bit, but overall the line increases. And my best month was September last year. Then we had the Adobe Firefly bonus, $2,389. And in July, without the Firefly bonus, I almost succeeded that, $2,300, just a normal regular month. So pretty good. The growth is increasing. And here you see future or more history from 2022, all the months, and that it went up pretty nicely. So here you see this year and last year and all my earnings and my goal. So I want to make $100,000. The total right now is $47,000 that I made over all the agencies combined. And that's almost more already than I made in the whole of last year. So this is my total, 48,000 from 2025. And this year I made already $48,000. And we still have August, September, October, November, December. By the way, August I have already, we're halfway August, so that is already added into this. July still needs to be added. And it's interesting to see that the last 3 months all were 3 new records. So they're all higher than my last month. Last year, that was my record, 6,500, 6,600, 7,800, and 7,500 were still new. Getty needs to be added. So it's going pretty well, but still we need a lot more to get to 100,000. And at the end of the video, I will show you a prediction about made by ChatGPT on my previous results and see what it comes up with. Some more of my total earnings. As you can see, I always grow. This stat shows that compared to the same month last year, that it's always in the green. So there's always growth compared to the same month last year. 121% in June. So it's growing. So here we see the banner that probably appeared. So you need to nominate your assets that they selected before the 31st of August. And the interesting thing is that what they selected is only illustrations. As you can see here, it's also a relatively small selection. So sometimes they have hundreds of files, and now they only did 43. There's two things you can do, two options. So you can choose put it in the free collection for 1 year or put it in the free collection permanently. If you do it permanently, you lose your file and they will offer it for free. But you get $10. And if you don't want that, you want 1 year in the free collection, you get $4. You get less, but you can get to decide probably if they offer it again to have it another year in the free collection. So I think we're seeing that it's a returning thing that I want to select it for just for 1 year. On the long term, this would be, I think, the best strategy. As you can see, a lot of them or some of them are already in the free collection. And this time I can make another $4. So if after the following year they select it again and I do it 1 year, I made $12 instead of $10 by giving it away forever free collection. So that is my strategy, I think. I make a bit less now, but I can make more on the longer term. But that has to do that they have to offer it again, select the same asset again, and that's unsure, of course. So it's a relatively small amount, so it's only 172. And if you do all, you can get 430. So that's a lot more. Now, I also want to show you, if you have selected these things, what can you expect in terms of results? So after you selected them, they need to choose which they're actually going to take. And I've looked a bit at previous free collections, and they did it for videos and images. And let's look at images this time. So here you see my portfolio size. And as I told you, sometimes they have a lot, 500 files, 430 files, but this time only 43 files. Now the returns are the same. So 1 year is $4, permanent is $10. So the potential, as you can see, is usually pretty high amount. But what we also see is that they probably select only a small amount of that. And that year they took 3.72%. Last year, August, they took 31%. And May this year, they took only 3%. So I think it's interesting to compare to this one, because it's also kind of a small selection, 113. And then they took 31%. So I'm expected that this could be happening again. So maybe they select about 30% of that. And if I select all 43 for $4, I can make 172. And if they take 30% of that, that would be about $60, right? $50 to $60. So I think that would be, if they follow the line of last year's August, 30%, then it would be, I think, about that amount. So if I would select all of them, then I would have 43 times 10, so $430. So then it would be more like $120 instead of $70. That would be also I made a prediction. So in terms of the goal of $100,000, I took all my earnings from last year's and asked ChatGPT, make a prediction for the following month. So right now we are at 47,000. And based on the patterns in stock, we're going to ask him what we can expect in the following years. So what he's saying is that he is coming up at around 91 to 92,000. And that is relatively a bit short of my goal. And in order to get to 100,000, I still need to accelerate a lot. Now, I think for me, the challenge is it's the balance between uploading and shooting new content. So I think if I travel a lot, then it's more difficult for me to keep constantly uploading because I'm always on the go and busy shooting. And then the uploading gets a bit on a lower level. And I think this affects the earnings. So right now I'm at home again. I'm not traveling. I got a lot of content from previous trips and I can upload a lot per day. So if you spend the whole day uploading, then you can really get nice results, I think. So I think that is important that I keep the balance right between traveling. Also, it's summer now, so it's good to go outside instead of the winter days. But also, yeah, I need to keep uploading, and that's also important to get to my goal. I want to show you how much I made in July on Amazing Aerial. So I sold quite some files. I think it's most important to look what I made. So I made another new record at Amazing Aerial, close to $2,000. So that's almost similar to Adobe Stock. Adobe Stock I made $2,300 and Amazing Aerial made close to $2,000. So really good result, another new record. And still, if you want to join, there's still room for you to join if you would like.
Are you an experienced, talented aerial photographer or videographer looking to license your work online? Then Amazing Aerial could be the perfect fit for you. Amazing Aerial is a premium agency focused on high quality content and premium pricing. We help professional creators license their photos and videos through exclusive high-end media channels. Our newly developed platform is built for efficiency using AI-powered keywording to make uploading faster and easier than ever before. Amazing Aerial brings together a curated group of talented, like-minded professional creators from around the world. If you create outstanding aerial content that clients are searching for, I'd love to see your portfolio. I may be able to offer you a free lifetime membership valued at $997.
So now it's up to selecting for the free collection. I only had illustrations. I only had 43 files selected. Some of them are already in the free collection. And I think I'm gonna select them for probably 1 year, as I think that is the best 1 year long-term most making money strategy that you can do. So that is my video, and if you like this video, please subscribe. Follow me to see if I can get to my $100,000 goal. And if you want to join Amazing Aerial, send me an email and I have a look at your portfolio. So thank you. Bye-bye.